Come on.
Start opening, I'm here.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Oh, let's go!
Gotta run.
Yo, what is happening today, lads? The Warzone Bunker Easter Egg is finally here. Today in the video, we're going to be showing every phone location, every step you need, every possible location. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there right now that aren't fully done and people are just rushing to get videos out. This is going to show every phone location and every Morse code phone location that you need for this step, and everything you need to know to open Bunker 11, which is the special bunker that has the nuke in it, all the Black Ops teasers, the red button that we don't know what to do yet, which is probably going to be later steps within the Easter egg, probably teased within season 4. Obviously, because I went in and got every location, this took a lot longer to make, just so it's easier for you guys, but I wanted to get a good quality video out there, so I really appreciate it if you drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. 93% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, which is pretty shit, not gonna lie, so if you haven't subscribed, I really appreciate it if you do that. And if you are subscribed, make sure to put post notifications on, because only 18% of you do have them on, and YouTube is pretty broken sometimes, so it won't hit sub boxes, so it's best to put that on. I appreciate it. Now let's get straight into the video. First thing you want to know is running plunder for this Easter egg is so much easier, because when you're in Battle Royale, you obviously have the storm closing in, and it's near impossible to do this, as you have to go to a lot of different locations to interact and answer with the phones. And just a note, you do not need any of the key cards for this Easter egg, because that is for the other bunker Easter egg. This is specifically for Bunker 11, which is the nuke bunker. The first thing you need to do is find a ringing phone around the map. Now, once you find this phone, you'll interact with it and it will play a message, and it will give you 3 Russian numbers, which you will need to translate, which will sound like this.
Сейчас. 7, 5, 1. Слышу. Запредер! Они приближаются!
But before we get into that, I'm going to show all possible 13 locations for this phone to spawn in around the map. 4 or 5 of these phones will be ringing at the same time every game, so you don't need to look through all 13. But I'm just going to show them all on screen so it's easy for you guys to find. So the first phone location we're going to be going to is going to be in the riverside, in the hotel on the bottom floor at the reception. It will just be sitting on the desk there, really easy to see. The second phone location is going to be in the West Promenade. It's going to be in one of those really like generic buildings that you see all over the map. And it's going to be in the corner of the room, just sitting on another desk. Really easy to see once again. The third phone location is going to be in the hills, and more specifically the location is called the Nova Granza Hills, and it's just going to be in one of these rooms once again on the desk in the back. Our fourth possible ringing phone location is going to be in the TV station. Now this one can be a little bit tricky to find because there's a lot of similar areas in this room, but it's just going to be in the desk here in the middle of the room. Our fifth location is going to be in Block 18, next to the gas station. It's going to be in here just on the desk in the back. The sixth phone location is way at the back of the map near military base. It's going to be in the fire station way at the top of the map, and it's going to be sitting on a desk right there. The seventh phone is going to be in an unnamed location, which is actually called the Lozov Pass if you go in game. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll show you on the map on screen. Our 8th phone location is going to be below the dam. There's those set of buildings. It's going to be in the big building just at the feet of dam, and it's going to be on this control board right here on screen. Our 9th phone is going to be in the massive, huge building in downtown. It's going to be on the 2nd floor to the top. Really easy to find because the elevator goes straight up to it. Our 10th location for the phone is going to be in the back right corner of Boneyard, in the kind of warehouse building. Pretty easy to find as there's not many buildings in Boneyard. Our 11th location is going to be in the port. It can be quite hard to find this one because there's a lot of buildings, but it's going to be in the name location City of Verdansk Port. It's going to be in one of the main big buildings right on the desk there. Our 12th location is going to be in the Torse block, which is just below Superstore, just south of Superstore, and it's going to be in one of these generic buildings once again, just tucked away in the corner on a desk, really easy to see. And our 13th and final location is going to be in downtown Tavors district again. It's going to be in one of these kind of main big buildings. It's quite hard to find, so you're just going to have to look on the map on screen and really dictate where it is. So now you've found your ringing phone and you've listened to the message, you're going to have to listen to the middle part of the message where the Russian voice will say 3 different words, which is going to be one of 0 to 9 Russian numbers, which will sound like this.
Не, сейчас. 7, 5, 1.
So in my game, I got the numbers 751. It took me a while to get the hang of the translation, but if you use the chart on screen and the video I put in the description of someone Russian who's actually speaking it, it's way easier to hear, so I definitely recommend doing that. And not to mention, you can actually listen to this call as many times as you want. You can just keep pressing square and listening to the whole call once again. So now you've figured out what your numbers are, you're going to use these numbers to correlate to a whole new set of phones around the map. Now there's going to be 10 new phones 0 to 9 that relate to the numbers, the Russian translations. I'm going to show a map on screen of where all these 10 phones are. You have to go interact with these phones in the order that the phone call said them. So in my game it was 751, so I'd go to 7, then 5, then 1. And all you have to do is hold square and it will do a little beep, like a Morse code beep. I'm going to go through now and show you every location from 0 to 9 of where these new sets of phones are. So the number 0 is going to be next to the military base in these like small little bunkers just to the left. It's going to be on the 2nd floor. It's just going to be on the desk right here next to the computer. Now the number 1 is going to be located in the downtown. It's going to be in the big bank on the bottom floor just to the right. You can see on screen, I'm going to show it on the map. It's a little bit tricky to find, but it's just as you come in on the right pretty much. Now number 2 is going to be near one of the ringing phones in Lozov Pass, which is an unnamed location unless you're there actually in game. It's going to be in this building here on the 2nd floor to the right, just on the desk there. Pretty easy to see once you're there. Now the number 3 is going to be found in Quarry. Now it's just going to be in the back left building, one of the big buildings, and in the back left of that building. So it's fairly easy to get to actually, because you can just go around the back and it's going to be on the control panel right there. Now you're definitely going to want to pause and look on the map for this one, because it's in an unnamed location in block 18 in the police station on the 2nd floor, in the back left hand corner here, just on a desk. The number 5 is going to correlate to a phone at TV station, which is going to be on the left hand side of TV station, just as you can drop in from above. Pretty easy to see once you're there. The number 6 is going to correlate to the phone that's in the watchtower of the airport. Super easy to find, everyone knows where this is, and it's just going to be sitting on the control panel right there. Now number 7 is also going to be in the airport. This one's a little bit tricky to find, so I definitely think you should pause and look on the map on screen. It's going to be in the lower luggage, so you're going to have to dip down into the airport and go under where the luggage goes, as you can see on screen. Now number 8 is going to correlate to a phone in the hospital. Pretty easy to find, it's just in the main building. As you walk straight into the front doors, there's going to be a reception desk and the phone is going to be there. You might want to look at the map on screen because there are a few buildings by hospital. Now the number 9, the last number, is going to correlate to a phone that's just below dam. It's not in the building where the ringing phone is, but it is in the feet of the dam, and it's going to be in this little cubby hole here, and there's going to be a control panel. I definitely advise you to look at the map that I'm going to show on screen so you can exactly pinpoint where this is. This is definitely the hardest one to find, as it's not really in a building, it's just below the actual dam. As I said earlier, it's really important that you put these numbers in the order that the phone call said, otherwise it won't work. If it does work, you should know, because you'll get a beeping sound and activation sound, which will sound like this. Make sure that you're only activating with the phones once, because if you do it multiple times it will screw up the order. Another thing you have to look out for is other players in your game might be going for the same Easter egg and fucking with the phones and entering different codes, so that may screw up your order if it's not working. That's happened to us heaps in the games and it's a bit of an issue. Now you've entered all your codes correctly, you want to head over to Bunker 11, the only bunker up until this point that hasn't been opened, and you want to make your way over there. It's right here on the map. I'm going to show you on screen. It's just behind military base, pretty much. Pretty easy to find once you get there. And now all you need to do is go up to the bunker and press enter access code, and the bunker will open. Just like the other bunkers, it has heaps of loot, heaps of orange chests as you go down into it, but with this one obviously there's a lot more because it is Bunker 11 and it is the special bunker that has all the activation stuff for the Easter eggs that to come within Season 4 of Warzone. With this bunker you also get special blueprints that you get to keep in your creator class, so make sure to go pick them up. They're just over here on this bench on screen, really easy to see. Make sure to swap them out again so you can your teammates can pick them up. There's obviously heaps of stuff down here that's Easter egg related, but I'm just not sure if it's active within Season 3 yet. I feel like they're going to be drip feeding us content like they have with this Easter egg already, which is a little bit annoying because I don't really like how we don't know what's active in the game and what's not, but nevertheless this is still pretty cool. As you can see, there's this countdown timer which is likely for the nuke, but it stops at 2 seconds. So it's obviously locked behind some activation barrier right now, and that clock countdown will eventually get down to 0 and the nuke will go off. There's also another bunker here that we need another access code for, which I think will have to do with the computer codes that are still undiscovered around the map. We don't know what to do with those yet, so it most likely will be to do with that. And finally, you can come down here and crawl under this wall to the part of the bunker where there is the red button that is most likely for the nuke, and when you press it, it does reveal from the windows and the smoke goes away that you can actually see the nuke sitting there. You'll be able to see on screen right now. I'll look to the right and the nuke is actually behind the window. I'm going to let the gameplay roll out and explore the bunker a bit on screen. I try to make this video as detailed as possible because a lot of the videos out there are missing half the phone locations, and I'm sure that's really frustrating for people trying to do it and they just don't know what the hell's going on. So I really try to put heaps of effort into this video, so I'd appreciate if you drop a like, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.
2, 1.
Oh yeah.
Alright, okay, alright, yeah. Skite, are you by the button?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when to hit the button. No, that was too early. That was on 2. Get ready. The screen disappeared on 2 though. 7, 6, 5. Hold it. Fuck.
Doesn't do shit.
Alright.
His mic died at the end, yeah.
Yeah, my internet feels a bit laggy right now. I'm trying to think.
We have 30 fucking seconds now.
Dude.
Look,
Some
there's
weird
numbers
shit.
all over the wall though, like
Does
look,
anyone know who all the
207,
paintings are?
814.
Yeah, who are in those paintings?